Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to today's segment of Beech Grove Student News. I'm Jaden Petty.
And I'm Anna Marie Passianis. Today we'll be taking a look at the final schedule, Coach English, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Jordan with your weekly weather forecast.
Good morning, Hornets, and hope you are staying warm during this cold weather. Today we'll have a high of 28 and a low of 20 with a 0% chance of rain. Wednesday we'll have a high of 32 and a low of 24 with a 0% chance of rain as well. Thursday we'll have a high of 44 and a low of 30 with a 0% chance of rain. And make sure you're staying safe with the winter weather, Hornets. Back to you ladies at the desk.
Anna Marie, are you ready for finals?
Yeah, let's take a look on how the final schedules are looking this year.
Good morning, Hornets. As most of you know, this semester is winding down, and that means finals are creeping up. I went out and asked teacher Miss Land how the final schedule looks. Here she is with more.
The final schedule, we have 2 finals a day. So the kids get a 80-minute review with the teachers, which is awesome because we can answer any last-minute questions and make sure that they're completely ready for the final.
I then asked Miss Land how many finals classes she has to teach and which one she thinks will be the hardest for the students. Here she is with more.
I have 4 geometry finals and 2 algebra 1 finals. I think geometry will be harder just because there's so many theorems to remember and keep straight. But I think if the students do the reviews, they'll be ready to go.
Thank you. That is all for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Back to Anna Marie and I at the desk. Recently, the high school's auditorium became the home of a plaque that honors Coach English. As you may have seen, many students and staff are wearing their Standing Tall Together t-shirts today in honor of Coach English. 1 year ago today, we lost our beloved Coach English. Now let's take a moment of silence to remember Coach English at this time. Thank you, Hornets. Our thoughts go out to the English family during this time. Now let's take a minute to watch a video dedicated to Coach English.
Coach is somebody that will do anything for anybody regardless of what's going on in his life at that point in time.
He's a great man, caring, giving.
His dedication to work and the time that he's put in this school since I've been in the school and seen it firsthand, it's incredible.
I really owe him a lot of kind of what I've become as a man and as a father. He's had a huge impact on me.
He's my boss, a mentor, and most of all, he's a friend.
Coaching basketball with Matt is pretty much teaching life, I think. We coincide coaching and teaching the boys to grow up and become young men.
When I played for him, I had a lot of family issues and struggles and stuff, and Coach was definitely there for me through those. So he was definitely a male figure, father figure for me when I really needed one. So.
Ask Matt English. He's a Hornet yesterday, today, and will forevermore be a Beech Grove Hornet. He's very proud of that.
What he's doing for our community, our school, and young kids, he's inspiring them and really teaching them what it is to fight harder, to love more, and to be a winner in all phases of life.
I really think that Matt gets to leave something behind that a lot of us wish we could or hope that we could. It is, it's more than just a name on a court. There's a lot of meaning behind that, and I hope that that lives on for a long time to come.
I've been around a number of places throughout my coaching career, and there's none better than Beech Grove. There's no better group of people, no better group of parents, students, and I wouldn't trade my experiences here for anything.
Now let's toss it over to Joshua Fryer for sports.
Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to sports. The wrestling team went 5-0 this weekend, and that makes their record 6-0. They are back in action on this Saturday. In NFL news, Monday Night Football was last night. The New York Giants faced off against the Eagles. The Eagles pulled out with a victory 23-17. Eli Manning had a great game last night, completing 15 of 30 for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley led the team in rushing with 17 carries for 66 yards, an average of 3.9 yards per carry. Darius Slayton had a big game for his rookie season with 5 receptions for 158 yards and 2 touchdowns. Carson Wentz had a fantastic game, completing 33 for 50 for 325 yards and 2 touchdowns. The receiving corps for the Eagles performed well with 7 receivers over 20-plus yards, including Zachary Ertz, Boston Scott, and Joshua Perkins. Both the boys and girls swim team fought hard last night against Shelbyville and Heritage Christian. Here's Madison with more.
Yesterday, both the girls and boys Beach Grove swim teams swam in a home tri-meet against Shelbyville and Heritage Christian. Both teams fought hard and both ended up coming in second with multiple personal records. To get more insight on the meet, I talked to sophomore swimmer Kristen Lamb and asked her how she believes the teams did.
So yesterday at the meet, I think we swam really well. The girls had a bunch of PRs, and we got second in the meet, and we beat another school, so that was really exciting. Yeah.
I then asked Kristen how the team has prepared for their meets.
So we work really hard to be good at swimming. We practice a lot, and it's really paying off right now. And it's going to pay off near the end of the season when we all start cutting time and being faster, and it's so exciting.
Be sure to support the Beach Grove swim team on Thursday at home as they face Cecina at 5:30. This has been Madison Stratton for BGSN.
With the conference championship this past weekend, the college football playoff is set, ready to go. Jacob went out and got more.
As the college football season comes to an end, there's one real question to be asked. Who is in the playoff and who is out? So I talked to senior Josh Fryer on who he thinks is in and who he thinks is out.
So I think for the college football playoffs, 1 obviously be Ohio State, my Ohio State. 2 should be LSU, 3 and 4 should be.
With conference championship week completed, the college football playoff is set. So I also talked to Josh about who was the biggest snub.
Also, the best one loss I think is Georgia. Obviously, they're number 4 right now, and I think they should get that ballot into the college football playoffs. The best 2-loss team I think is the Oregon Ducks. They'll have a chance at the college football playoffs, but I think they'll make a New Year's Six bowl. And best 3-loss team I think is the Auburn Tigers because they beat Alabama, and Alabama is out of the top 5 in I think 1,000 and some odd days.
Make sure to tune in tomorrow as the new college football playoff rankings are released on ESPN. That's all for me. I'm going to send it back to the sports staff.
That's all for sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Josh. That's all for edition of BGSN 10.
Teachers, don't forget to hit that bell icon and subscribe button to get notified every time we go live.
Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at BG Student News. I'm Jaden Petty.
And I'm Anna Marie Pasianos. Have a marvelous Monday, Hornets.